Hello, welcome to day 3. I guess we've made it to day 3. Yay! We are looking through Genesis 8 to Genesis 11 verse 9. So it's kind of just finishing up the story of Noah, which is pretty cool. And it kind of just I just had a few small points once again from it, because the things I'm looking for is quite specific. So I don't expect to have long essays of notes until we get to the Gospels, I guess. Looking for references to Jesus and the Trinity within the Bible. Yes, there are many, but it is still a big book, so we'll get there eventually. The first one to start in Genesis 8:1, straight away from it. It talks about how I just had like a little side note talking from the commentaries about how the Hebrew for wind in this context, it could also be referred to as spirit. So possible Trinity, I'm not sure, but hey, if you're getting really like wild, like you're like even in Noah's day, maybe you could point to that. Verse 8:21, jumping ahead to, which is talking about God saying, I will never again curse this ground, which I found a lot of people actually use, a lot of Christians actually use in regards to like climate change and stuff like that. Like, we're not going to see a worldwide, in a sense, mass loss on the scale of the devastation that we saw in Noah's time. So we can find hope and peace in that. Bopping ahead to chapter 9:13. The rainbow being a sign of God's covenant. I think this is quite interesting because it's one of, I think it's the first covenant that's explicitly mentioned. Sorry, just lost there for y'all for a little while. Yeah, the first covenant that is explicitly mentioned in the Old Testament, which is between God using the rainbow as a reminder that he's not going to pretty much yeet the entire earth again, if you get what I mean. So that's pretty cool. But a reminder that what the original purpose of the rainbow was for. Jumping ahead to chapter 11:4. I know we're talking about descendants, but another example of God referring to himself in a plural sense. He talks about and then they say, come, let's build. Oh, sorry, verse 5 maybe. Oh, verse 7. Sorry about that. Come, let us go down and so yeah, once again talking about that plurality in a sense. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Some other notes I had from this reading was talking about additional notes when God talks about when he's remembering someone. It's often in the context of remembers, not as remembers as in he's forgotten them, but remembers as in a sense of he's about to act in their welfare. So he's about to do something really cool. So for example, Rachel has a kid, the barrenness of her womb. Israel cries out when they're in slavery in Egypt and God remembers them. Noah, for example, as well. Another point, Noah's offering is another motif of like sacrifice that goes throughout the Bible. Sacrifice being an atonement in a way, or even in just thanksgiving. Another one of my points, ultimately I find the Tower of Babel to be a story of humans trying to selfishly create their own godless world, their own godless dreams. And yeah, it's kind of like a warning in a sense. Stay alert. No, that's depressing. Alright, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.